Hello, this is Chuck Williams, Black Diamond with Sherlock Nation. It's my privilege to introduce you to Sherlock Nation this evening, this morning, depending on where you are around the world. Sherlock Nation is a mobile technology business. In a nutshell, you could say we have developed a way for people to find the best deals, the best price online, and helping them save time and money. That's what our product, our core product, is all about. We've got a couple other products. We've got Sherlock Local, which you'll hear more about in a little bit. We've got Sherlock Travel. Those are our three primary products. We are a mobile technology business helping people find the best deals. Our CEO, Michael Weeder, was quoted as saying how important timing and trends are. Success is getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then executing. And that's exactly what we're doing here with Sherlock Nation. E-commerce, mobile, and mobile commerce are three of the biggest trends to ever hit the business world. Period. It's an amazing trend, and it's not just one, it's a combination of trends, and it literally is changing the world. To tell us more about that, I'm going to go to a great friend of mine, Mark Levesque. He's a diamond in the Sherlock business. He's also a missionary to Africa, a great friend. He's going to tell us a little bit about timing and trends from his perspective. And Mark, if you don't mind, go ahead and share some of your product saving stories and even your personal story and experience with Sherlock Nation.
Well, thank you, Chuck. It's my pleasure to be here with everyone today. The world's changing. It's changing right in front of us, and it's actually picking up speed. When I first encountered the internet, it was back in the mid-'90s, and my company was one of the first companies to adopt the internet as a way to help our clients and our customers, and a way to expand our business. And I worked with many of the major companies based out of Chicago, and my company worked with almost every Fortune 500 company in the U.S. And so we work with the top law firms, the top accounting firms, and we really were able to make a difference. And we really kind of fit a niche that was later filled by Google. But at the time that we were very active, our company grew dramatically because we were helping these companies use the internet to be more effective, because they had the internet coming into their building, but they didn't have a way to use it effectively. And so that's what we do. We help them use the internet as a way to be on top of developments and trends and marketing trends, and it really was a way to help them be more competitive. The organizations that adopted the internet early and used it were successful. The ones who did not were languishing behind. And the internet helped the cost of doing business in some departments go down to almost zero. So it's a tremendous tool for saving money and making money. When I was working with these companies, I was noticing that there was not something available for the average person, for the employee, for the small business owner, to do something similar to what we were doing for these very large companies. And so I had been watching for that, and that's one of the reasons why I'm excited about Michael Weeder and what he's doing here with the Sherlock, is because when I saw the technology that Chuck Williams introduced to me, this technology had opened up a door to the average person, to the internet as a place where we can actually make an income. It's an amazing opportunity. It's amazing technology because it taps into things on the internet that are very complicated. There are people making a lot of money on the internet right now who are not big companies using something called affiliate income. There you can see my picture in the middle of the crowd there. That's a team of folks that went with me to Rwanda back last year, and it's a great team. We're actually headed back to Africa in November. So I was working with these companies, and we were doing very, very well. And but I was looking for something, and then I left the corporate world to go give back. To give back, right? You want to make a difference too beyond just the income. So I went to work for a nonprofit, which ultimately led to my being with this group of gentlemen in Rwanda. But I saw that my income had dropped because in corporate I was making more money, so I was looking to offset this drop in income. And so when I saw the Sherlock technology, I knew this was also a way where I could supplement my income. So I was taking care of two things. It was helping me get out in front of the curve, because if you can be in the front of a trend, you can be a person with more experience, with more expertise than you have every time, because it's the trend. The trend lifts all ships. It floats all boats. So getting in front of the biggest trend in history is getting in front of the internet as a way to create an income. So as I was mentioning before, online affiliate income is the way the average person makes money online. But you can't be average and make money because there's too many things you have to know. You have to know how to build a website. You have to know how to market the website. You have to understand SEO, which is search engine optimization. You have to understand how online APIs work with the different vendors. You've got to be able to track, market your sales and your traffic. All these things, the AdWords, all these things are complex, and a person who's got a successful online affiliate business, apart from the Sherlock, has to be aware of these things. They have to have this experience. What the Sherlock does quite brilliantly is it takes all these concepts are in the Sherlock itself. You don't have to know all these things. All we have to do is help people save money, and when we help people benefit, we benefit. That's the remarkable thing about the Sherlock. It's so simple to implement. It's so simple to help others, and when we help them save money, we make money. And you know, these trends are picking up speed. There's more and more happening online. We're touching online transactions all day long, and a lot of times we walk in a building, it's taking your picture, it's an online transaction. You pump your gas today, it's an online transaction. You go through a toll booth, it's an online transaction. All these things are becoming more and more what's happening with the internet. And so Chuck's got a list up here of stores that are closing. You know, look at the Sports Authority is completely out of business. They closed 460 stores. Walmart closed 269 stores earlier in the year. Kmart, it says 78 stores here. They're now up to 800 stores. Almost more than half their stores are closing. And today I was reading in the Business Journal, you know, every city in the United States has a business journal. Kmart, I mentioned, is closing 800 stores. Macy's, you know, remember the Macy's parade. Macy's is a huge chain. They just announced they're closing 186 stores, which means $1 billion of their sales revenue. Penny's is closing 90 stores, and Dillard's and Kohl's are closing 24. And so all these companies are closing, and the reason they're saying they're closing is because people are now shopping online. Online shopping is growing in double digits, whereas retail shopping, physical shopping, is flat. So where do you want to be, in a trend that's growing in double digits or being in a flat trend? What about your friends and relatives that are working in these stores? If you have a friend in retail, you should show them the Sherlock because they're going to need it because we see what's happening in these trends. Juniper Research says that by the end of 2017, $3.2 trillion of commerce is going to be happening through our mobile phones. That's why mobile is the technology we want to be in. And $8 trillion will be the whole commerce by 2020, $8 trillion in e-commerce. I mean, it's a gigantic market, and it's growing every year. So we're in front of the greatest transfer of wealth in history as wealth transfers from the physical economy onto the online e-commerce and mobile economy. Get in front of it with your Sherlock. That's the way to do it. The Sherlock has helped me in other ways. It's helped me save money. And today, when I use my Sherlock app to save money, it's tracking what I'm shopping. I'm actually making money when I'm saving money. And when people who aren't affiliates of the Sherlock use my app, I make money when they shop as well. You know, I needed a new washer and dryer. We looked for them. The one we wanted was $550. We found, we used the Sherlock. The Sherlock found the same one for $350. Same dryer, same washer, for $350. We were able to have it sent to the store. We picked it up at the store. We saved $400. I have door regulators in my Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's something about Grand Cherokee windows. You know, you have to change the oil, and you have to change the little motor in the door to make the window go up and down. The first one went out. When that happened, I went to the dealer. He charged me $500 to put a new one in. A couple months later, the passenger side went out. And I looked up on the bill, and they charged me $287 for that part in the door. I went on the Sherlock. The Sherlock found it for $51. A friend of mine put it in. I saved $450. I ended up having 3 more go out. I saved almost $2,000, over $2,000, with just the door regulators in my car. What I use a lot is ink for my printer. And I had an ink job. I had to go buy one at Walmart. It was $85 for the ink cartridge for my printer. I went on the Sherlock. I was so mad at myself. I got 3 of them for $20. So I ended up saving $60, and I got 2 extra ones for free. And now I keep a cartridge buy the printer all the time so that I never end up paying $60 more than I have to. Why would I have my friends and family be paying, 20, 30, 70% more for the things that they need when I have the answer in my hand? You can't know if somebody shops on Amazon all the time. They can't know that Amazon's got the best prices. They just don't know. If they're shopping at Google, they just don't know. But in my experience, you don't. If you're shopping on you're shopping at Walmart online, eBay might have a better price. If you're shopping at Amazon, Google might have a better price. So the Sherlock is helping us find the best price, so we know that when we're shopping, we're getting the best price possible. And no one else knows it because they don't have a tool to do this for them, and they're not making money while they're doing it, that's for sure. And so set yourself free. Use technology that can leverage other technologies. Use the help of your team. Leverage yourself so that you can create an income and prepare for the things that you need down the road, and help people while you're doing it. That's why the Sherlock is so exciting. Well, it's really my pleasure to work with Chuck Williams. He's a man of character. He's my mentor in this business. He's a strong business individual, strong business acumen, and he really understands how to leverage different technologies, how to leverage the help of a team to create residual income. And so at this time, I would like to turn the call over to actually the top diamond in the United States, Black Diamond, Chuck Williams. Chuck.
Thank you very much, Mark. Always enjoy listening to you, and your wisdom and insights are just incredible. Thank you. We are definitely in the right place at the right time, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear more about one of our new product lines. It's called Sherlock Local in just a minute or two from Mario Kroon down in Costa Rica. But before we do, I want to talk to you a little bit more about our fundamental product that Mark was talking about, and that is our mobile app, Sherlock 2.0. We've recently gone through some pretty major upgrades, and the improvements continue to be rolled out almost on a weekly basis. It's very, very exciting. Got more to be rolled out this coming week in England for our international convention. I'm going to focus on three things in our short time we have left together, and that is branding. The Sherlock mobile app and the desktop version have an incredible opportunity for you to brand your product or service or whatever it is you want. Also, we have an ability for you to get your message out to a lot of people. It's called Grow Your Network. As you give the app away, those people can invite friends, and all their friends get to see your ads too. People have to become an affiliate in order to broadcast their ads. You can do anything with these ads. I make a couple $100 a month simply by letting businesses in my local community advertise on my app. And then thirdly, we have multiple streams of income embedded into the app. All you have to do is give the app away and teach people how to use it. But we've already added affiliate income, like Mark was talking about. We have mobile advertising, and we have other methods of raising funds in the app itself. All your job is to use it and give it away and teach others to use it too. Now, I'm going to use an example this week of a traditional business, a restaurant here in our local area. It's called Bimo's. Dave Bimo is the owner of this restaurant. Excuse me. I went to his website, bimosgrill.com, and this image was on the front page of his website. So I did a print screen. I copied that, put it in Paint, and made it into pretty much a square. And then from this website, I went ahead and did the branding. I clicked on Create Ads. From there, I uploaded the image. I put in the website link that I wanted to connect to, and then I chose active or inactive. It's that easy to set up an ad. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, it took me about a minute, and that was including taking a picture of the website and saving it. Very simple process. If you can do an attachment to an email, you can do our branding. Any business owner can use this to brand their business. Now, I used an example here of a local restaurant, but you could be working in another network marketing company, or you could promote your Sherlock business, or you could promote a marketing service. You can promote Avon. Anything you want, ladies and gentlemen, you can advertise it on your Sherlock. And it's as simple as coming up here, clicking on where your name is. The profile will come up. You click on branding, and then you simply do the create ad like I showed you just a minute ago. It's very, very simple to do. Now, in addition to that, we have these loyalty points, reward points. I've got it circled up here in red. I've got 5,025 at the time I printed this image. It's now more than that because every time I give away an app, I get more loyalty points. Now that applies for both our customers and for us as affiliates. The same image that shows up on my desktop version of Sherlock also appears on my mobile app. And really, let's face it, the future is mobile apps. That's where we're going as a company. We still support the desktop version. A lot of us still use it. But the future is mobile and mobile commerce. So your ad shows up right there. When they click on your ad, it goes right to the website that you chose. Ladies and gentlemen, I think sometimes those of us that are involved in this business, we take this feature for granted. This branding is super cool. Now, in addition to that, we also have the Grow Your Network feature. Again, the one you're looking at now is the one on the mobile app. There's also one on the desktop version. But growing your network is as simply as inviting your friends. But it's more powerful than that because it's got the opportunity for compounding or exponential growth. As your friends become customers and they share the app, those new friends are going to see your ads. They're going to generate affiliate, mobile advertising, and data income for you. It's very, very exciting what's going on with Sherlock. And as these free customers share, they become your customers too. Your customer database expands. My customer database has expanded into 6 countries around the world. 6 countries around the world and nearly 500 now customers. And I personally haven't signed all of them up myself. You get it going and they share it for you. It's very, very nice business. Also, you can build a database. You can build a list. You simply give your app away. When somebody signs up, you're going to email notification. You're going to get their contact information right there in the email notification. You can thank them for being a customer. Share some product saving stories. We got a brand new video coming out that's going to show you how to get the most out of the app. In fact, it's going to be rolled out here in about 6 days in England at a big event this weekend. And so that video will be available system-wide by this time next week. You also can do other marketing to these customers. So if you own a traditional business or a network marketing company or a newsletter or a ministry, whatever it is, this is a great way for you to build a database that you can then market to. I mentioned earlier the mobile advertising. Again, that's not something you have to do.
Hello, everyone. It sounds like we've lost Chuck's signal. He's been having trouble with his internet. And so, he's been talking about growing your database.
Cities and other regions in Mexico as well. Also in Costa Rica, we have a group of people working with Sherlock Local. Actually, we have the first account executives certified. They all followed the course with 9 modules where they get to learn everything about our system, Sherlock Local, and also how to interact with small and medium-sized enterprises. And well, this has been the first week that they are out there in the field, and the first results are amazing. All the local merchants are very excited about our product. They're welcoming it with open arms. They're looking for something like this. So it's a really easy sell for our reps to put this in the market. And now we're gonna push real hard to promote the deals that they place on the platforms, sharing it through social media, doing several campaigns around the country, and really attracting a lot of audience to the website and the app. Also, what Chuck was showing with the branding of the app is very compatible with Sherlock Local, because we offer also the local merchants to become a premium member. And when they become a premium member, they can also brand their app with their images, their logos, their videos, whatever they want to display on the app. They are now possible to do that and share that with their customers. And it also, of course, is creating an extra income stream for the merchants by doing that. It's a very, very very welcoming product for the merchants. They were looking for a solution like that, and finally we can offer it to them now. Soon we're going to roll it out to the US, but I'm sure Chuck is going to tell us more about it. I see he's back, so back to you, Chuck.
Thanks, Mario. Yeah, having a little internet problem here. I'm not sure if it's GoToMeeting or my computer, so we'll find out and get that fixed. But thanks, Mark and Mario. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're very, very excited about Sherlock Local, and we're going to be following in Mario's footsteps, launching Sherlock Local here in St. Louis and a couple other cities around the United States. If you're interested in launching Sherlock Local in your area, be sure and send me an email. You can do that through the webinar system. Most of you that are on here will have access to my email address. Just send me an email, globalchuck@gmail.com. Let me know you're interested, and we'll start to let you know what it takes to open up Sherlock Local in your area. And it is a global business, so not just here in the United States. Now, Sherlock Travel is another component of our business, and there'll be more news about this weekend in England, but suffice it to say there's some tremendous savings through our travel platform. This is just one example. Many of us will be going to Vegas the first week in December for our company's convention. We're going to have to go to a Eric Worre GoPro weekend, and then immediately following that, we're having a Sherlock convention. Checking the rates for Hotels.com had a room for 4 nights, $488. Through our travel platform, we found the exact same hotel, exact same everything, for $265. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just one example here, and it's over $200 savings. That's incredible. We also have what are called hot weeks, condo weeks, resorts, cruises, all types of things are available through Sherlock Travel Platform. You're going to be hearing more and more about this. It is extremely exciting news. Now, hopefully, you've seen a solution to what you've been looking for. Maybe you're one of those people in retail that Mark mentioned earlier that are losing their job. We don't gloat over that. We're not happy about that. But it is a change in economy, and we are offering a solution for those of you that need it. It's as simple as giving away apps, distributing those apps. As you use your refer ID, we call it your invite code. It's what you get when you become an affiliate of our company. You're able to stay in front of those people with your advertising. You can actually make a little extra money with your advertising like I do. And then as that cycle continues, you're making more and more money through our usage income. In addition to that, you can build a team of people to do the same thing. Every time you refer 2 people to the Sherlock system and buy a license for $279 one time, you're going to earn a $100 fast start bonus. I call it the referral bonus. Every 2 referrals, it's $100 in your pocket. There's other bonuses. There's about 10 different ways to make money with Sherlock. I'm not going to go into a compensation plan overview tonight. We will do that one of these nights soon where I'll go through the entire compensation plan. I do have a recording of the entire compensation plan if you're interested in getting the nitty-gritty. But suffice it to say, we get paid for 2 activities. Number 1 is giving away those Sherlocks and teaching people how to use it. It's called usage income. It's the core of our business. Secondly, we get paid when we build a team of people to do the same thing. We get paid both on the upfront license purchase and on their monthly subscription sale. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the right place at the right time. As Richard Branson, who will be one of the speakers at that Eric Worre event, said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. And ladies and gentlemen, here at Sherlock Nation, all you really have to learn how to do is use our app. That's right, learn how to use it yourself, get some good saving stories using it, and then learn how to share that app with others. Simply by doing that, you will eventually find people like a Mario Kroon, like a Mark Levesque, like a Chuck Williams that want to make money. They want to advertise. So they're going to want to know, how do I buy one of these systems? How do I advertise on those Sherlocks? That's what it takes. And then you're going to introduce them to one of our webinars, our tools, or our videos, and we'll do three-way calls with them. We will help you build your network if you will just simply expose the product and then offer the opportunity. It's as simple as step one. You want to buy your Sherlock system. $279 one time, and you've got that system for life. Secondly, you set up your monthly subscription. You're not going to get charged for 30 days. Your first month is included, so you don't get charged for 30 days on a monthly subscription, but set it up right away, and then you're ready to be in business. You can also earn that free monthly subscription by simply enrolling 4 people. Those 4 people pay their monthly subscription, and your next month's monthly subscription is free. And that can happen month after month after month. It doesn't have to be 4 new people every month. It's just 4 people either paying their monthly subscription or they also earn them free monthly subscription. You get 4 people like that, and your monthly subscription is free. Then you want to choose how you get paid your commissions. We use a system called Payoneer around the world. We're looking at ways of adding different methods, but right now we use Payoneer around the world, and you choose between direct transfer in your bank or a MasterCard debit card. You set that up, you apply with Payoneer, and literally within days, you are approved, and then we get you paid as you start to earn money through Sherlock Nation. Then, just start creating your ads and giving away apps. Grow your network, give away lots of apps, and you'll make usage income. As you make usage income, you will be laying the foundation to teach a team of people to do the same, and as you do that, that's leverage. That's how you can become wealthy over time. I want to now turn the call back to Mark Levesque. This part of our program is more for personal development, and tonight we're going to talk a little bit about spiritual growth. And so if that is not something you're interested in, feel free to discontinue the presentation at this time. But for those of you that are interested in all-around success, not just business success, I've asked Mark to just share a few words about his master plan network and how it's helping people around the world. Mark, I'd love for you to share a little bit with our audience.
Well, thank you, Chuck, and it's my pleasure to do this. Master Plan Network is something that I really designed to help the person who's working in business and is looking for meaning. When I talk to people, and I talk to a lot of people every day, they tell me that the number one thing they're looking for is meaning and purpose. There is a master plan, and we all have been given a place where we fit into the overall master plan, and finding that everyone has like an inner desire to know how we fit in. Why are we here? What is the purpose of my life? And master plan can help you uncover that. You can see under the tab, if you went to the tab for your purpose, it gives you some questions to ask yourself to find out what would be really gratifying for you. But I'd like to share something with you. And actually, I'm working on a recording right now, a video recording on this subject. So I'll just give you just a little preview because this nugget is very helpful. It made a big difference for me. When I left the corporate world, I went. Eventually, I started pastoring at a church in St. Peters, Missouri, and we had a guy named John who always cleaned the floors and the bathrooms. He did a great job, and he did a great job, but no news reporters, CNN, Fox News, no one ever came by to see him cleaning the floors, even though he did a great job. But if the president of a major corporation or the president of the United States or some other dignitary came to our church and decided that they were going to sweep the floor, CNN would be there, Fox would be there, not because someone's sweeping the floor and not because someone's even doing a good job, but because of the person who's actually sweeping the floor. So what does this tell us? It tells us that we are not to get our value in life from what we do. You could be a hedge fund operator. You could be a banker. You could be a colonel in the military. Whatever position you have, that is what you do, but that is not who you are. And your meaning and value to life does not come from what you do. The reason why CNN or Fox News would be there filming the person sweeping the floor, who is the President of the United States, isn't because someone's sweeping the floor. It's because of the person doing it. So we don't get value from what we do. We bring value to what we do. And that's so important because it's who you are that makes the difference, not what you do. And so if you are a person who has a spiritual center, that you know that you were created by God and put here on the earth to make a difference, for God to live through, then your purpose is to let God live through you to do whatever you do. So if you're sweeping the floor, or you're working in a manufacturing facility, or you're managing a team of people, whatever you're doing, if you're working with the Sherlock and helping people save money, if God's doing that through you, there's value in it, and you actually bring value to what you do. It changes everything. And we've seen a shift in our culture away from that. We used to understand these principles. They've been lost. Today, our returning veterans are committing suicide at 22 suicides a day. I mean, that's a crime. And one of the reasons is because our foundation has moved off from being founded on the creator to the creature, from someone who's eternal, giving us eternal significance, to looking for our own significance, trusting our own selves. And so that's pretty thin when the chips are down. And so one of the things that brings satisfaction to work is to realize whatever I do has value because I'm doing it with a strength that is beyond me. And when I learn that there's a strength beyond me, I can do anything. All things are possible to me because of that strength I have on the inside. These are the kind of truths that you can learn through Master Plan Network. Appreciate the opportunity to share this with you and the opportunity Chuck has to show Master Plan Network. So again, Chuck, it's at masterplannetwork.com. You're welcome to use it. Everything there is complimentary. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that very much. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, great friend, my spiritual mentor, and I just like to share what I have found to help me be successful in life, and I hope it helps you too. I want to take you to the main website, SherlockNation.com, as I wrap up. SherlockNation.com. I want you to scroll down to the very bottom of the page. As you come down the bottom of the page, you can see events. This weekend, we got a big event going on in the UK. It's the International Convention. If you're in the UK or if you're in a surrounding European country, make sure you get to this event this weekend. Michael Weeder, Thomas Bang, our top leaders from the UK will be there. It's going to be amazing. And there's going to be some incredible announcements early next week as a result of what's revealed at this convention. But what I really want to show you is this next one, the Network Marketing Pro, right here, December 1st. Tickets are going fast. There's a limited number. Michael Weeder bought right at 100 of them. And the normal cost is over $500 per ticket. Because he bought so many, he got a great discount. He's passing that discount along. It's $300. And I've got my ticket, and I want to encourage every leader around the world to get your ticket now while they still last. This is going to be the main kickoff event for Sherlock Nation. Everything should be in place. Sherlock Local should be humming nicely by then. Sherlock Travel will be humming, and the product will be right where it needs to be. And we're going to be coming out of the formulation phase and into the cultivation phase as the company goes through its levels of growth. You don't want to miss this event, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, we're going to have a few days of Eric Worre and about 20,000 top network marketers from around the world. And then we're going to have a day of our own with the top leaders from around the world sharing a plan together that we're going to execute in 2017 to set a lot of people free. So your financial freedom is my goal. God bless you. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at the top. I'll keep you posted. Next week, we might be using a new webinar format, but I'll give you the information to log on way in advance. God bless you, and good night.